Hey travel lovers, welcome back to your channel See the World. Today, we're diving headfirst into the good old US of A, so fasten your seatbelts. We're exploring the top 10 places that should be on everyone's travel bucket list, right here in America. Alright, first up, we're hitting the streets of the one and only New York City. This place is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures, and a concrete jungle that somehow manages to be charming. You've seen it in movies, you've heard it in songs, and trust me, it lives up to the hype. Times Square at night? Forget about it. It's like stepping into a video game, but instead of pixels, it's real life, and there's a hot dog stand every 5 feet. Speaking of food, NYC is a foodie's paradise. You've got your pizza, your bagels, your fine dining, your hole-in-the-wall gems, you name it, they got it. We're talking world-class museums like the Met, MoMA, the Guggenheim, places that'll make you feel things, you know? And Broadway, don't even get me started. And hey, if you need a break from the hustle and bustle, Central Park is your oasis. Trust me, you could spend a lifetime exploring NYC and still feel like you've only scratched the surface. Alright, from the urban jungle to the natural wonder that is the Grand Canyon. Buckle up, folks, because this place is going to blow your mind. Pictures don't do it justice. It's this massive, sprawling, colorful gash in the earth that just goes on forever. You can hike down to the bottom, camp under the stars, and feel the immensity of nature all around you. Sunsets over the canyon are the stuff of legends. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even raft down the Colorado River. Talk about an adrenaline rush. The Grand Canyon is a reminder that nature is the ultimate artist, and we're just along for the ride. Next up, we're heading to Yellowstone National Park, a place where you can witness the raw, untamed power of nature. This place is like stepping onto another planet, with geysers shooting hot water into the air, bubbling mud pots and colorful hot springs that look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Old Faithful, the most famous geyser, is a must-see. It erupts like clockwork, shooting a tower of water high into the air. And then there's the Grand Prismatic Spring, this massive pool of hot water with rings of vibrant colors. It's like a giant tie-dye masterpiece created by Mother Earth. Yellowstone is also home to an incredible array of wildlife: bison, elk, and if you're lucky, a grizzly bear. Yellowstone is a place where you can disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with nature. Alright, get ready to party because we're heading to Las Vegas, baby. This city is all about bright lights, big dreams, and 24/7 entertainment. Whether you're hitting the casinos, catching a world-class show, or indulging in some serious foodie adventures, Vegas is an experience unlike any other. The Strip is where it's at. It's like a neon wonderland with towering hotels, each one trying to outdo the other with extravagant themes and attractions. You can ride a gondola in Venice, see the Eiffel Tower, and watch a volcano erupt, all without leaving the Strip. Cirque du Soleil, magic shows, concerts by the biggest names in music. You're spoiled for choice. And if you're feeling lucky, hit the casino floor and try your hand at the slots or table games. But Vegas isn't just about gambling and nightlife. You can also find amazing restaurants, luxury shopping, and even some natural beauty in the surrounding desert. Next up, we're trading the desert heat for the tropical paradise of Miami. Get ready for sunshine, beaches, and a whole lot of Latin flavor. Miami is a city that knows how to have a good time, and it's impossible not to get swept up in the energy. South Beach is iconic. It's all Art Deco architecture, pastel-colored buildings, and that classic Miami vibe. You can soak up the sun on the beach, sip on a mojito at an outdoor cafe, or just stroll along Ocean Drive and soak up the scenery. But Miami is more than just beaches. It's also a cultural melting pot with a strong Cuban influence. You've got to try the Cuban food here: the ropa vieja, the tostones, the Cuban sandwiches. It's the real deal. Wynwood Walls is a must-see. It's this outdoor art gallery with murals by some of the biggest names in street art. Miami is a city that pulsates with life. It's a place to let loose, embrace the Latin rhythms, and soak up the sun. Alright, we're heading west to the Golden Gate City, San Francisco. This city is a unique blend of old-world charm and cutting-edge innovation. It's a place where Victorian architecture meets tech startups, where you can ride a cable car up a steep hill and then grab a craft coffee at a hipster cafe. The Golden Gate Bridge is, of course, the star of the show. It's just as impressive in person as it is in pictures, maybe even more so. You can walk, bike, or drive across it, and the views are breathtaking. Fisherman's Wharf is another must-see. You can watch the sea lions basking in the sun, grab some fresh seafood, or take a ferry to Alcatraz Island. A visit to the infamous former prison is a must-do. It's a chilling reminder of the city's past, but it's also a fascinating glimpse into history. San Francisco is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own distinct personality. Get ready to let the good times roll because we're heading to New Orleans. This city is all about music, food, and celebration. It's a place where jazz fills the air, where the food is as colorful as the architecture, and where every day feels like a party. The French Quarter is the heart of New Orleans. It's a maze of narrow streets lined with colorful buildings, wrought iron balconies, and courtyards overflowing with flowers. And the music? Forget about it. Jazz clubs are everywhere, and you're guaranteed to hear some of the best live music you've ever experienced. From traditional jazz to funk to blues, New Orleans is a musician's paradise. And then there's the food. New Orleans is a foodie's dream come true. We're talking gumbo, jambalaya, po' boys, beignets. The flavors are bold, spicy, and utterly delicious. And of course, no trip to New Orleans is complete without experiencing Mardi Gras. It's a whirlwind of parades, costumes, music, and revelry. It's an experience unlike any other. Next up, we're heading to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. This city is a must-visit for anyone interested in American history, politics, or just impressive architecture. The National Mall is the heart of D.C. It's this long, grassy expanse lined with some of the most iconic monuments in the country. You've got the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial. It's like walking through a history book. And the museums? DC is home to some of the best museums in the world, and many of them are free. The Smithsonian museums are a must-see. You've got the Air and Space Museum, the Natural History Museum, the American History Museum. You could spend days exploring them all. But DC isn't just about history and politics. It's also a vibrant city with a thriving food scene, cool neighborhoods to explore, and plenty of green spaces to escape the urban jungle. It's a city that's constantly evolving, but it never forgets its past. Aloha everyone, we're heading to Honolulu, Hawaii for some serious island time. Get ready for sunshine, beaches, and that laid-back Hawaiian vibe. Waikiki Beach is iconic. It's all white sand, turquoise water, and surfers catching waves. You can learn to surf, go for a swim, build a sandcastle, or just relax on the beach and soak up the sun. But Honolulu is more than just Waikiki. You can hike to the top of Diamond Head for panoramic views of the island, explore the Polynesian Cultural Center, or visit Pearl Harbor, a somber reminder of World War II. Honolulu is a place to slow down, relax, and appreciate the beauty of island life. Last but not least, we're heading to the Windy City, Chicago. This city is known for its stunning skyline, its deep dish pizza, and its vibrant arts and culture scene. Millennium Park is a must-see. It's home to Cloud Gate, aka the Bean, a giant reflective sculpture that's become a Chicago icon. You can also check out Crown Fountain with its 2 video screens displaying the faces of Chicagoans, and the J. Pritzker Pavilion, a stunning outdoor concert venue. Chicago is home to the Art Institute of Chicago, one of the best art museums in the world. You can see works by masters like Monet, Picasso, and Van Gogh. Chicago is a city that has it all: history, culture, food, and a certain Midwestern charm that's hard to resist. And there you have it, 10 amazing places to visit in the United States. From the bright lights of New York City to the sunny beaches of Miami, from the natural wonders of the Grand Canyon to the historical landmarks of Washington, D.C., the U.S. has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next American adventure. Before you go, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments which of these incredible destinations is at the top of your travel list. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure. Until next time, happy travels. Ciao.